say does.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You take a look at the Hawks. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where Boston is, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Holiday at the 1, with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Tatum. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Just 3 to shoot. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Great move by Tatum, getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Halliburton against Holiday. Siakam left side, outside Mathurin. Fires the 3. They get it back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
There's Tatum with the 3. He drops it from range. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton. Siakam, no good. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Porzingis. And the Celtics, another 3.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Siakam outside. Now Turner. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Nembhard. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Holiday passes to Tatum. Outside Holiday. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Poke loose. On the wing, Nembhard. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Now here's Halliburton. 13 points in the win against Orlando. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics lead by 11.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Here's Nembhard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Halliburton left side. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Brown can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Here's Mathurin. No good with the finger roll. Boston has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The shot by Holiday, no good. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. White on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. White, the pass to Brown. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Still without a basket in the game. 46 seconds left now in the first quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. Boston leading by 11. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Unloads. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got 9 points.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And finished off by Tatum.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Boston out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get things started in the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Jackson out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Nesmith. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The drive by Jackson, missed inside.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. With the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Timeout called, the Pacers. And Indiana with some changes. Turner comes in for Jackson, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Celtics second.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. 4-3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
There's Nesmith with a 3. The rebound, Celtics.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. There's Nesmith with a 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Porzingis for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Toppin outside. Pass to Turner. Can they get it? Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holiday with the ball. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They double-team Halliburton. It's stolen by Holiday. On the break. On the wing, Holiday. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this league.
Pass to Nesmith. Beyond the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Tatum finds Holiday from behind the arc. Lets it go. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 23.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Nesmith. Halliburton looking for an opening. Halliburton draws the double. Tipped away. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. coming your way right after this.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
Well, Tatum, when he's rolling, I'm telling you guys, he could take you in any direction, from any spot, anywhere on the floor. He has every move at his disposal.
Not the Black Tornado.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
That's one like EJ and Shaq playing 2K against each other. Weak.
Come on, Jet.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots. been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Rebound Boston.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 32 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Tatum with a steal. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Halliburton. No made baskets yet. And here's Turner from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Siakam, no good. Boston on offense. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Outside Tatum. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 39.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen.